Hello and welcome to my channel where we talk about sustainable technology. Today we'll be focusing on battery technology in the renewable energy space. Um, I'm filming in a park right now in Bilbao, Spain. I have a nice view of the Iberdrola headquarters behind me. Iberdrola is a large utility company in Spain that supplies renewable energy. They have a lot of solar and wind, lots of cool stuff going on over there. So today we're going to talk about battery innovations, and I have four to discuss. So, why are we talking about battery innovation? Why is energy storage important for the transition to renewable energy? Well, the reason why is because at this point in time, renewable energy sources are not entirely reliable. We do need to have some energy storage when the energy is not available. So sometimes for solar panels, obviously the sun goes down during nighttime. There's no energy being supplied. For wind turbines, the wind comes and goes. You can't always predict what's going to happen. The weather is changing. We have climate change going on, so it's hard to predict how much energy you can produce or when you can't, when you can. And that's why we need that's why we need energy storage. Energy storage is essential because when we do not have access to renewable energy, so when the sun goes down, we will need to have energy stored in some way, shape, or form that allows us to power our cities when the renewable energy sources are gone. So, for example, during nighttime, the sun is down, solar panels are no longer working, so we can use batteries, the energy stored in batteries, to power our houses and our cities during the nighttime. Okay, so moving on to our first topic, CATL, a Chinese battery manufacturer, has developed a new 500 watt hour per kilogram battery. And to put into perspective why that's important, the current max of batteries right now, their limit is around 250 watt hours per kilogram. So we're seeing about basically uh, a double increase in the efficiency of lithium ion battery technology right now. And that's super important because these new batteries, according to CATL, they might open the doorway to commercial flights using battery technology. So no jet fuel, just batteries, which that's insane to think. Apparently CATL was not the only one this year. Amprius Technologies, an American company, renewable energy battery semiconductor manufacturer, they have also engineered their own 500 watt hour per kilogram battery. Another exciting battery innovation in the energy storage space is the new sodium ion batteries, which have been developed by CATL. So why the new sodium ion battery? Well, sodium ion batteries will be cheaper to produce because the element sodium is the sixth most common element found on Earth. This means that it'll be cheaper because there's so much supply. Unlike lithium, which actually has a bottleneck right now in the supply because of there's such a high demand. The entire world is focusing on transitioning over to EVs. Also, CATL has announced that uh, Chery, which is a Chinese auto manufacturer, will be using their new sodium ion battery. And then another benefit to using the sodium ion battery is that the factories that produce the lithium ion batteries, they can be retrofitted quickly and with minimal cost to make sodium ion batteries as well. So the amount of work it takes to transition a battery factory from one to the other, it's not going to be a massive process. So that means that you can transition from lithium ion battery technology to sodium ion battery technology by using the same factories, which is going to be a massive savings for these companies. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about some battery innovations by Tesla. So first off, the Tesla Powerwall is a residential solution for energy storage. If you want to protect yourself from a blackout from the grid, for example, you can install a Tesla Powerwall, which is basically a lithium-ion battery It stores up to 13.5 kilowatt hours. And it's typically recharged by connecting it to solar panels. But if you don't have solar panels or you don't want to install them, perfectly fine. You can get a battery or you can get a Powerwall installed without using solar panels. So the Tesla Powerwall works well for the residential area, but what about commercial or utility? Well, the solution for the utility market is the Tesla Megapack. The Tesla Megapack is sold per unit, and each unit can produce up to 3 megawatt hours. The Tesla Megapack they're safe, they're secure, and they're able to be updated over the air as well, which is a really nice software feature. Okay, moving on to our final battery innovation, we're going to talk about pumped hydro storage. So pumped hydro storage is essentially a giant natural battery using water and gravity to produce energy. How does pumped hydro storage work? So basically, you have two reservoirs of water, which are separated at two different heights. And the top reservoir, the water will flow and go through a turbine and go into the bottom reservoir. And as it spins the turbine, it produces energy. And then at night, when power is cheap, there is a pump that pumps the water back up to the top reservoir so that you always have a day-night cycle of energy that's available. And so what is the energy, or what is the innovation in this space? Well, Re-Energize is a pumped hydro storage company that is innovating with a new type of fluid, which is denser than water. I believe it is 2.5 times denser, and it's capable of producing around twice the amount of energy from water. And what that means is instead of having two reservoirs located by a certain distance, you can now cut that distance by, I believe, twofold, which means that you can save time and costs building these pumped hydro storage plants. According to Re-Energize, 65% of the cost of a pumped hydro storage plant comes from civil engineering. So the new denser fluid, which produces more energy with less distance, means that they can save a lot of money from the civil engineering front of the project. Thank you for listening today. Please like and subscribe if you liked my video. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave some below. I would love to look at them and learn from my audience. Thank you. Have a good day.